Good evening, everyone. I hope you guys are having a great evening. Today I'll be going over my Tesla trades from today. Oh, wait. Nope, never mind. Actually, yesterday. It's like 1 a.m. right now. Why am I doing a recap so late? Yeah, I have no idea. I just feel like it. But, anyways, getting back to the point, I'll be going over and reviewing all my Tesla trades. And you'll get to hear and see my trading thoughts when I took the trades, as well as my strategy. And you'll also hear how I went from a green day to almost right on the day from my dumb mistakes. So I'll be talking about that. And I also wanted to record the trade live. My laptop isn't powerful enough to handle everything, so here I am doing all of this at 1 in the morning. Enjoy. So, first things first. What do? I chart all my support and resistances. So in this case, Tesla from the weekly time frame to daily time frame to 1 hour time frame. So I'll do that quickly. We have resistance here, support here, resistance there, support here. I could, like, price is way too far from this area, so I'm not even gonna chart the rest of the support and resistance. I'll then move on to the daily time frame. Resistance here. Yeah, nothing else really, so that's about it. Move on to the 1 hour time frame. Keep in mind I have extended hours off, so it's just the 1 hour time frame. We seem to have, let's see, resistance and support around this area. Is there anything else? And around this area. We're actually closer to here. Perfect. Alright, so I got my support and resistance down. Some key levels that the bounce could be. Like right now, Tesla is not even close to any of these levels except this potential level here. So I'm keeping this level in mind at 1112.13. Next, I draw my supply and demand zones where there could be market imbalances and pools of liquidity that the market takes. Is there anything on the weekly time frame? Not really. Daily time frame. Let's see. Alright, so we have a demand zone over here. Where's the right thing? Around here. I'm going to draw it quickly. So demand zone on the daily time frame in this area here. Drop, base, rally. Demand zone. I will also label this as a daily demand zone. It's not like we're not even close to it, but just in case we come down to it, then I know that I can react. Daily demand marked. Is there any supply zone? Yes, around this area over here. So I'm gonna do that. Supply zone over here. I'm also going to label this as a daily supply from a rally base and a drop. Where's the daily supply? There we go. Next, I'm gonna move on to the 4 hour time frame. Is there anything there? Not really. Move on to the 3 hour time frame. Nothing. 2 hour time frame. Nope, nothing. 1 hour time frame. Still nothing. So okay, so we're pretty much trading in between. You can kind of see supply and demand zones. Ooh, okay. So we do have a supply zone over here on the 90-minute time frame, which I will drop the base for liquidity and a drop. So I'm gonna draw that over here. Name this a 90-minute supply. There we go. So this is a range I have to be careful of because the stock could potentially reject, like in this area here when it hit November 22 rejected, November 24 rejected, November. Actually, I'll turn 24. So you can see it rejected multiple times in the zone. So I have to be aware, especially if I'm going for calls or going along in this area. Move down to the 45-minute time frame. Not much. And not much here. Alright, so I've got all my support and resistances for key levels, and I've got my supply and demand zones where the stock could potentially react, essentially. Next, I'm gonna move on to the 1 minute chart, because I'm gonna go on the day after the trade. Alright. Oops, gotta open the extended. I gotta turn on extended hours. Oh, one more thing as well. In the 90 minutes. Oh, here's that. No, which time was it? 90 minutes ago? Oh no, what did I do? Oh, 1 hour. Oops, picked the wrong supply. Well, you can notice how we hit this supply zone multiple times already. So I could even remove that so that you guys don't see it, but I'm just gonna keep it in there. So just so that you guys can see as I was taking my trade. So let's move over to all the trades I took today. Excuse me for the lag. Alright, so these are the key support, some key resistances. Now I'm gonna do my pre-market levels from pre-market. So pretend you can't see the chart here at all. Ah, come on. There we go. Alright, so I'm gonna draw my pre-market high, which is over here. I'm gonna label this pre-market support resistance. Any other potential support or resistance? Yes. Right over here for pre-market. Over this is pre-market support and resistance. I should probably change the colors so you guys can see. The ones labeled pre-market at pre-market, the ones that are from just charting from the weekly, daily time frame don't have any of those labels. And then we have pre-market low over here. Oh, you know what? I do have the option. There we go, pre-market lows. There. And I'm going to change the top one here to pre-market highs. There we go, so it's a little bit cleaner. Alright, so I've got my pre-market level set. Now I've pretty much got everything. So I know this is supply zone here. There's no demand zone down anywhere else. So I don't have to be aware. I just have to be aware of the supply zone and the pre-market high. These areas where the stock could potentially bounce in between. So starting at 9:30. So market open at 9:30. Now I have to also look, even before I trade Tesla, right? I have to look at the overall market. So I'm looking at NQ futures here. You can also look at QQQ stocks. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna go to 1 hour time frame. This morning at 9:30. Oh boy, I have to scroll back all the way. Oh, come on. Okay. So if we look at the market at NQ at 9:30 in the morning, you can see the night before market dumped. Okay, so this morning here, market was actually red this whole morning. So this I have to take into account market conditions and market context. If the whole market is red, especially Tesla, which trades on QQQ or NQ futures, is probably going to be red. And if the whole market is in the downtrend, chances Tesla's also going to be in a downtrend. So I'm probably not going to want to go long until I see some type of reversal over here, right? So in the morning, 9:30, you can see the market was dumping, right? And we're in the downtrend currently, and it kept dumping, right? So look at Tesla in the morning. we dumped as well. Market is down, Tesla went down, down, down. We do have a small support over there, so I can look at it. Right, so Tesla dumped in the morning, went down, bounced up all the way to VWAP. Then what happened? We rejected, went back down to VWAP. I didn't take any of these trades here. For me, this was just noise, all random. Could I have entered in this trade here? I thought about it since we were really close to the support here. But what I was really worried about was how, like I said, the market was dumping, right? So since the whole market was dumping, this means, okay, that Tesla could have easily dumped, broken low of day there, and I would have been in a very bad spot. So I didn't feel very confident with that. So I kept looking at Tesla. Okay, so we see the big push here, higher highs. Okay, perfect. So this is the first candle close above VWAP that didn't reject. Now in this context here, Tesla is not going down what the market is, right? It's not going down. The whole market is going down, but yet Tesla is still holding, which means that it has relative strength, right? It's not following the market, it's going against the market, right? So I thought about taking a trade long here once VWAP broke, but I didn't because I didn't want to play against the market, right? Next, we look at the candle at 9:46 a.m. We're going down, but you can see the lower wicks, you can see buying pressure, how the buyer starts stepping it in, and then we see this candle here, and we held you up again. Now, could I have entered here? Yes, I was actually going to enter here, but again, looking at the market, we were still going downhill, dumping. What time was that at? It's 9:46, 9:47. There we go, right? So we were dumping. I saw this big red candle here, and I saw this huge rejection on NQ here. So that got me a bit worried here. So I did not enter that. Next, what do I see here? I see a 9:48, this pretty big candle here from like 76, almost, what is that? A 7-point move, pretty big. And we got volume. We got 129k volume here. I again did not touch the stock here, just because I was worried of the overall market, and I felt like I overcomplicated too much because I was scared of getting a bad entry here. Which honestly I could have just chased for the momentum, because usually when Tesla breaks levels and it breaks through up, it tends to rally a lot, like rip all the way up. So it kept going up and up and up and up. I again did not take any trades. I think my first entry in Tesla was, okay, it was 1097.41. Wait, what? Oh, 1097. So I actually entered over here. I will explain why I entered here. Why do I? Oh, there we go. I entered around this area here. Why so late? Honestly, like I could have had an easily entry here at 1093. I don't know. I think I was looking at NQ and I was looking too much attention to Tesla. But anyways, you can see I had the whole move up. It has volume increase as well. The time in sales was increasing a lot, like it was really speeding up, and they were level 2 bids as well. And you can see how around 956, 957, you can see the market ripping up as well, right? So the whole market is pushing upwards now. It's reversing back to an uptrend. So this now gave me the confidence to go long on Tesla, right? If NQ is pushing upwards, Tesla is likely going to go up as well, because Tesla follows NQ or QQQ. So now I have two cents of confirmation. I have not only Tesla, which has strong relative strength from the big momentum and volume that you can see, I got my second confirmation from the market as well. And my third confirmation, you can see how we held one of the pre-market resistance first, now became support. And as well, the third confirmation, you can see the hammer candle, how we got that small pullback, buyer step right back in for the stock to push. So I entered the stock, like I said, at 1097.41. Stop loss was honestly very tight. It was at like 1093. I put it very closely because that was like the lower risk, so I didn't want to risk any money in that. So I bought 5 shares. Yes, I dumped 100% of my portfolio in this trade because my account is pretty small. So dumped 100%. Held Tesla. It kept running. There was no reason for me to sell anywhere else here. Now, notice here, we are not only in a supply zone where institutions probably have orders there to sell Tesla, and look what we have here. We have pre-market high, which can act as very strong resistance. So I've got two confirmations here. I've got not only the supply zone, and I've got pre-market high resistance. I could have easily gone out here as soon as we touch the 1119, pretty much 1120, right? See the whole numbers, psychological numbers. With Tesla, they like to end with the 5 and the zeros. So I could have easily ended at 1120, but the market was just ripping upwards, and I felt like Tesla could have kept pushing up. Fortunately, it did not. So as soon as we rejected, I got out at, I got out at 1112. Damn, I really missed. Oh man, I got out at 1112. Eesh. Yeah, see, I got 1112. So I missed out on, quite a lot of gains actually. 1112. Yeah, I missed out by $8. So 5 shares. So I missed out about $40. So I got out at 1112. Tesla couldn't keep its strength. It couldn't break pre-market It couldn't break pre-market highs, which is strong resistance. And I ended up locking in profits for 1.37% and a $75 gain. Now, here's where my downfall came, and how I almost ended up right on the day. Basically, as we know, today, which is November 25th, is Thanksgiving in the US. And usually that means volume is pretty low, people going away on vacation, and basically not a good time to trade stocks, especially large caps, especially Tesla. But I was up 75 on the day. In my head I was thinking, I'm really close to $100 for the day, so you know, I'm gonna try it for $100, even though I knew that it was not a great idea. Basically, so the stock pulled back, rejected pre-market highs, went down. My next trade, so we pulled back, right? I drew this intraday support over here. As you can see, my next entry was again 5 shares at 1110, which was Which trade did I take at 1110? Oh right, it was over here. So I had another intraday support of it in this area. Oh my god, why? Oh, that's why. Okay. Right over here. So I decided to take my chance, and I got in here at 1110.56 because we had that small support area. So I was like, you know, we did get support. We seems to be consolidating in this area, so I'm gonna get it 1110. Pretty good entry, I'd say. And after that, I could have just taken profits, honestly, even thinking about the trade. Anyways, so 1110, and at one point we hit 1115. 1115. Now I could have easily taken profits. We hit supply zone. We got a doji candles, and clearly you can see we're going down. But instead of just locking in profits, 1110. So instead of making about $30, I didn't sell. My ego, me wanting to make $100, I didn't want to sell because I wanted to make more. And guess what ended up happening? We went down, down. We got a little push here. I could have sold again for a profit, but I didn't. We hit support. We hit support here. Broke support. And I had to cut for a loss, so I exited at 11:04. But you know what the most painful thing was in this trade? Was the fact that I got out at 11:04 only for the stock to turn around on me, went down to 103 and ripped all the way from 103 to 128. And that hurt because I cut that loss right there. I could have kept holding, yes, but my risk tolerance wasn't like, that was a pretty large risk tolerance there, the fact that I didn't sell here. So if it could have kept going down more. So I guess that was good risk management on my part. It was just unfortunate because like I could have just held it when it went back up to break even. Plus we had that flat top breakout here, which unfortunately I did not get that as well because I don't know. I just that loss in the trade, I was just frozen on the trade. So anyways, I took a $30 loss there, or negative 0.53% gains. And I don't know what this was so random here. It was, you can tell why this was a bad move because right after, around like the first hour, like even half an hour, volume just died out. Literally, we went from around 130k volume to 9k volume, right? Volume is dead. I should not be trading this stock, yet I still did, which was a stupid decision on my part. So this was random. This was like a gamble here. This wasn't proper trading. Like nothing. There's no way you could have predicted that. I could have known about that, right? So we reversed, came back up. I was thinking of entering around this breakaway here, but I didn't because I got that loss here, and I don't know, I kind of got scared thinking that it probably could have hit like 115 around this rejection here and could have easily gone back down again. So I didn't enter. I could have stopped for the day, you know? I could have still kept my close to $50, but I didn't. And then of course, you know, big move happens. You can see the volume bars over here at 85k volume, 100k volume. Again, I missed that move. And then again, I did another stupid trade, which was my third trade. So I got in at 11:23. So what was going through my head here? We had a lot of volume on these two candles here, and we broke pre-market highs. You can see how we rejected here, rejected here, rejected here, and this candle was pretty strong. So I got in at 11:23, basically on top of that candle. Usually when Tesla breaks pre-market high, it tends to run even more, almost like this morning rally here. But since, you know, there was no volume already, it was Thanksgiving tomorrow, again, market conditions, market context, I should not have entered the trade, even though I did. But you can see that market was also uptrending. So that was one of the other reasons I entered the trade, because market was uptrending. So I was thinking that Tesla could follow the whole market, a high probability, right? But again, there was almost no volume here. Even though the market went up, it helped the whole Tesla and it helped this rally over here at the beginning. But pretty much it was just dead. And this one I kind of chased here, because usually I always wait for a pullback to resistance, which is now support. So I easily could have gotten entry here like 11:20. I came in too early, like 11:23. Stock went up. I saw this projection here. I could have taken the profit, but again, my greed got in with me. I wanted to make the $30 that I lost back, so instead of taking the profits and seeing rejection, I did not. So what did I do? I kept holding. Keep in mind when supplies on as well, right? So the stock can easily just go down, right? Um, pulled back a little bit. We got that really big, not really big push, but like we broke this previous resistance over here. Went all the way up to 1128. Again, I didn't sell. Like, I didn't sell. It was overall a very poor trade. I should have sold in this area here, only because like we rejected here, and I could basically gone out for a slight profit, pretty good profit. I would have made that $30 back on over here, but I didn't sell, and I was like, alright, okay, because maybe it could go higher, right? No, volume is dead. Market is still ripping up, so yeah, so we went down, broke support, and when I get out, I got out at 1116. Basically, I got out on this little candle here. I should have cut a lot earlier, and again, like, because I was just playing around this range, which was not a very smart trade at all. Next, my last trade, I cut it pretty quickly because, yeah, it clearly didn't go my way, and there was no more. That's when I realized, like, yeah, I'm done. I should not have touched TSLA anymore. Somehow I still did the last one here. So I got in at 1120. Right, yeah. So I get in at 1120 here. Mainly, honestly, the reason why I got in at 1120 is because we seem to be pulling back to support. So I thought we could hold support. We did not hold support. We went all the way down here. Now I should have cut for a loss here, but I was thinking maybe we could hold support in this area, which we did, and I got out at 1119 around this candle here, pretty close to break even, I'd say. And yeah, so these were all my trades for today. And you can see after, Tesla just didn't move much. Volume was completely dead. Market was doing quite well though. I'm not gonna lie. Oh yeah, market was doing really well. But it was just, Thanksgiving, right? Again, looking for more confirmations, which I had the confirmations. I knew the SP market had. I knew we're in supply zones, yet I still took the risky trade. Probably because I was already green, so I was willing to take more risk in this case. But I'm sure that if I wasn't green on the day, or if I didn't take any trades, I definitely would not have taken those trades that were quite risky. And again, going back to the Thanksgiving, holiday breaks, low volume, not as much liquidity, and just me being stupid overall. As for the shares, I played with 5 shares because that was 100% of my forward basically. I would have played options, but of course IBCare does not let me play options, and from this whole move here, I would have made close to $1,000 here from the option contract. Like, I think an option contract was about, let's see, 11, probably, wait a minute, what was the price again? Was it 11.15 call? Yeah, and even 11.15 call was about, I think, $800 this morning, and it pretty much almost more than doubled, almost to $1,000, which I'm pretty sad about. But again, options are a lot riskier. But knowing that I could have been up 1,000 in a day had it done options. Anything else that I need to go over? No, I think that's pretty much it. So I took 4 trades on Tesla. I should have stopped after the first trade. Later, I should have stopped after the first trade. But me wanting to make $100 got the best of me. And at that point, I took that one loss here from not taking the profits, and I just started taking stupid trades. Honestly, I could have just locked in the 75. be done for the rest of the day. And that was about it. But I didn't. Anyways, that'll be the end of my trade recap. Hopefully you guys got to see what I was thinking doing all my trades, how stupid I was for the last 3 trades. But yeah,